once again to the fact that I need to keep my microphone pointed correctly here.
I am Iron Man.
Anyway, yes, welcome once again to It's My YouTube and I'll blog if I want to. A place where the production values are so important we make sure that you get every single penny worth that you paid. Anyway, trying to figure out a way to put this that, depending on how I decide to go, I either want to piss as many people off as I can, or I'm trying not to piss anybody off, but the fact is that I know people are gonna get pissed off, so I'm trying to decide whether or not I should just say what I've got to say, you know, and just kind of, you know, say I'm sorry, you know, I offended you, or I should just be like, fuck it, and just piss as many people off as I can. The fact is okay, recent events in Texas have got me thinking about the world in general. The events I'm talking about was Miss Pamela Geller, who I already respected very highly, and even more so now, put on a free speech event in which artists were invited to display images of Muhammad, you know, and whatever. I mean, at some point I actually want to get a look at the artwork, because, you know, to remind everybody, free speech means free speech, including things that are not popular or even unpleasant. And two pedophile worshipping goat fuckers were killed. Yet, I said it. Pedophile worshipping goat fuckers. Because that is what free speech is. Free speech is the ability to say what you feel, provided that it is not slander or libel, which is a completely separate thing or whatever. And obviously, you know, don't shout fire in a crowded theater or whatever, because, you know, different crap. But the fact is that if I think that a bunch of pedophile worshipping goat fuckers, namely Muslims, want to try to come into this fucking country and use freedom of religion and whatever else to try to destroy the freedoms of this country, then you better fucking believe pedophile worshipping goat fucker wants to try to come up into my motherfucking house and tell me what it is that I can and cannot do, or that I have to pray in a certain way or whatever else. Fuck you. And if you agree with and support these goddamn towel wearing pieces of shit, fuck you. Anyway, that's my message about free speech. Now, on to the feminism. Figure I pissed off many people already, I may as well go across the board. Oh my god, I have been paying attention to a lot of the feminazi bullshit that has been coming down the pike lately. And I'll tell you, you feminists talk about, well, we want equality. Then signs such as "I need feminism because alternatives to incarceration are more appropriate for female offenders, and we shouldn't be treated like men." Bitch, if you don't want to be treated like a man, then don't demand the rights of one. Now, me personally, I actually support equal rights, but I also demand equal responsibility. If a math teacher is having sex with a 13-year-old student, then that teacher should be prosecuted and sentenced to the fullest extent of the law. I don't give a shit if it's Mr. McGillicuddy or Mrs. Jones fucking around with Billy or Susie. If a teacher has sex with an underage student, then that teacher should go to prison for a very long time. If a woman gets drunk and gets into her car and is found by a police officer to be doing so, then she should suffer the exact same penalty as a man. If you want the rights of a man, you accept the responsibility of a man. Oh, in any event, see, this is what I tell people. I have a absolute zero bullshit tolerance policy. I mean zero. I mean absolutely none whatso fucking ever. I don't allow it in myself. I don't allow it in the people around me. And I sure as hell don't allow it in my politics. I've been seeing a lot of things about people saying, well, Ted Cruz would be such a wonderful president. Yeah, he would be if he wasn't born in Canada. That's the fucking problem. They're all like, oh, motherfuckers, the Constitution of the United States of America states very, very clearly, natural born citizen. He was not born on American soil, therefore is not natural born. As much as I want to see Cruz as president, as much as this motherfucker is what this country needs, he's not eligible. And that's what I mean when I have a zero bullshit tolerance policy. If Ted Cruz is named as the nominee, I will be the first one to lead the damn charge against him and saying you are not eligible. As much as this country needs him, it is against the law. I wonder how many of you are still watching this video because I've pissed you off and you want to see what the hell else it is that I'm going to say is going to piss you off. And I'll tell you what, here. You want to call the ambulance? And I wonder how many of you are still watching this video because you're like, wow, this guy has actually said what the hell needs to be said. Well, yeah, if you're still watching because you're pissed off and about to see what else it is that I'm going to say, I don't know. I'll come up with stuff later on and I'll post it in other videos. If you're still watching because you actually like the fact, now whether you like what I've said or not, if you like the fact that I actually said it, then hey, cool, thank you for continuing to watch. If you're watching because you're just pissed off and you want to see what else is this asshole gonna say, keep watching. I might come up with something. If I haven't pissed you off, send me a message. I'll work it in. Okay, what else am I going to cover? Oh, right now I'm taking a break for a couple of days from doing my armor, because I promised my wife that I was going to do the Green Ranger, the Dragon Dagger from Power Rangers, and that's what I'm working on now. All these little damn pieces. I actually ended up having to go into the model, the 3D model for it, and make adjustments to certain things, kind of get some of the proportions a little bit better and all, which was actually a very good exercise in the 3D modeling that I'm doing. You see, I'm doing costuming and prop replicas because I like them. I mean, you see, there's the armor that I'm doing. and I still have to decide about a few things. I'm probably going to end up taking it along that seam there that you see. Wow, cool. I actually did that pretty well. But either way, yeah, that seam is probably where I'm going to end up opening it up and actually having the enclosure, and then hinge around the back so that way I can just, take the whole thing off and then, put it on. Um, and then the actual form of the suit itself, will help me because like I want to actually put in like draw fans and other things perhaps that will actually help keep it cool. And then I'm thinking about doing. You okay? Babe, you okay?